I'm still drinking out of my Depeche Mode cup. It's my lucky cup. All right. We're going to start with Trixie here with me, and come here. So it's always good to do yoga with a friend. Go ahead and have a comfortable seat. Have a comfortable seat. She's going to get out of here as soon as Katie gets out of here, but it's good to have that. So I would normally be sitting cross-legged. Cross-legged is still something that's not yet accessible to me. So find any comfortable seat. This is going to be really good too, guys. All right, they're going to get out of here in just a bit. But let's just start by, no, it's fine. They'll get out in a minute. I'm going to start by asking you guys what kind of week you had. I know some of you work, if you work in an area that's essential and you've had to go to work, right? You work at a store that has stayed open, or you work in healthcare, anywhere like that, public service, you know, it's really anxious to have to go to work in these times. If you used to work in an office and now you're working from home, your whole routine is a little out of whack. So that's me, but it's all good. You know, I think there's been so much good that has come out of this. And each day, I just try to find the stuff that's really good. And, you know, one of the good things is my technical support here, who is going off camera. So Katie, thank you. She's awesome. So I highly recommend that if you have to shelter at home, get yourself a Katie. She's been amazing. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I can see over here. So if someone can let me know. Inga, I see that you're on there, or Nick too. How is the sound? Can you hear my voice okay? I'll talk a little louder than I typically would in a yoga class. Obviously, we don't have the setup here to broadcast a video. So hopefully you can hear all right. Use this time to kind of return to that routine, return to that thing that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel good. For me, that's yoga. That's definitely one of the things that helps me feel somewhat normal in these really abnormal times. So if you've done yoga routinely, I encourage you today to just do your thing and just practice along with me, but make your own shapes, make your own expressions of the poses. If you've returning to yoga or have never done yoga before, listen to your body. Don't try to make the shapes that I'm making with my body. I'm going to be modifying myself thanks to the knee. So that's about it for the little preamble. I want to make sure you're taking care of you. Take breaks when you need them. Come into child's pose whenever you want to. But just start in a comfortable seat. Like I said, for me, my cross-legged is a little different than it used to be. So roll the shoulders around. You can close your eyes here. You don't need to watch what I'm doing. You can just listen to what I'm saying. And instead of tuning into me or tuning into the screen, tuning into Google, tuning into your email, your text, close your eyes and tune into you. Notice how you're feeling. See if you can find some stillness in the body. Let the shoulders drop down away from your ears. Start to notice your breathing. Notice your lungs expanding, filling up, stretching out your rib cage and filling up your belly. Notice them deflating. When you exhale. Take about 3 or 4 breaths here. Eyes can be closed still. Even the calmest most serene people, people that stuff doesn't usually bother them, right? The bad stuff rolls right off. Even those folks are probably feeling a little more out of sorts these days. If you're a more anxious person, it's probably a little tougher than usual right now. Just know you can come to your breath, you can sit in stillness, you can shut your eyes. It's okay, whatever you're feeling. Notice what you're feeling. Breathe. Good. Take your hands to your heart. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, draw them back down. Inhale, take them up overhead. Pressing your fingers against each other. Adding a little bit of tension here. 2 more. You can hear those little dog steps upstairs. It's kind of like racquetball. When I teach at the community center, we always have racquetball right next to where we teach. So we're used to tuning out those noises. Just focus on you. Let the hands come to rest at your heart. Bow your head over your hands. And perhaps set a little mantra for your practice for today. Maybe it's just to give yourself this gift, this time for you. Maybe it's to send a positive thought out to someone you know who is really struggling. Maybe they're sick. Maybe they're worried. Maybe they work in healthcare and they're just really overworked right now. Send them a little positivity. Send them some love. Send the whole world some love. It means it. Good. Inhale, take the arms out to the side. Exhale, draw them back in. Inhale, open the chest. Look up. Good. Exhale, rounding. Seated cats and cows. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, open. I promised you guys yoga sculpt. So we are going to do a little bit of work, a little sculpt work. No weights needed though. Come onto your hands and knees. You'll notice I have extra padding here under my knees just to help with this knee. Cats and cows. Drop the belly, inhale. Round the back up towards the sky. Drop the chin onto the chest. Move with your breath. If you're not moving exactly in pace with me, that's totally okay. Just start to explore a little movement here. Rounding your back. I'm not even moving in sequence with me because I'm delayed on my screen. So it throws me off. I see myself. So my belly is live right down, but on the screen I'm up. Good. Inhale. And you're exhaling into cat. Hold your cat. Good. Sink back into child's pose. I can't get to child's pose. I go back about to here. So take a full child's pose if that's accessible to you. Your toes can touch. You can have the toes apart. And you're trying to sink your hips towards your feet. You can bow your head. So I'm sort of in between puppy and child's pose. But it's a lot farther than I've been able to get in a while. Good. Come on, all the way up. Know that you can take, class, you can come to child's pose anytime at all. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up off the ground. Coming into downward facing dog. Let your head hang. Separate the muscles of your back, your shoulders. Press them apart. Make sure your fingers are nice and wide. A lot of space. Push more weight into the pads of your fingers than into your wrists. You want to really hold yourself up by the tippy tips of your fingers, spreading your weight across the whole hand. Take a few breaths here, downward facing dog. walk your hands back. Walk your hands back. Come into forward fold. So we'll be hanging out right here, dropping the head down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, drop it back down. Good. Inhale, take it forward. We're staying here. We're going to take the hands back behind us. Soften the knees. Looks like we're ready to dive into a pool. So soft knees, knees are right over those ankles. Turn on the muscles of your legs. Squeeze right here. Take the hands back behind you. Step. So you can really see my hands. Squeeze your tricep. Pulse. Little pulses. Pull the belly back towards the spine. We're warming up the arms. Nice. Very good. Lift them. Little pulsing there. Hold them as high as you can get them. Lift them a little higher. Tap them in towards each other. Good. I'm just going to walk over here. Read that. Oh, sound is good. Very nice. Glad you guys are here. Good to see you all. Good. Sweep the arms all the way up. Come tall. Good. Reach up overhead. You guys got that? Okay, so our feet are right underneath our hips. Take an inhale. Reach the hands really tall. Let the shoulders be soft. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. If you guys did bar with me, maybe your shoulders. I'm feeling my shoulders. Draw right here. Hold it. Take your elbows. Tap them forward. 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 Little tiny stretch for that rotator cuff. Push the elbows forward. Hold them forward. Good. Pull the belly back. Let the hands come down. Tadasana. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, lift to the ears. Exhale, draw them around. Inhale, reach the shoulders up to the ears. Draw them around. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, come to the front edge of your mat. I'm going to go to the side here. Hope y'all can see okay. Inhale, do some salutations. Inhale high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Plant your hands. You're going to step to a plank. You can always bring the knees to the mat in planks. The knees would be behind your hips. I'll do my first one with knees down actually. Pull the belly button back towards the spine. Heart shifts forward. Lower yourself down about halfway. All the way. Pull the shoulders back. Flatten your toenail side of the foot down to the mat. Little lift there. Come all the way down. Fingertips are grazing right under the shoulders. Little lift. Inhale. Exhale, take it down. Lift the feet off the ground. Inhale, up. Exhale, press them down. Good. Come all the way up to a cobra or an upward facing dog. Good. And then to downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. You can open your mouth and exhale through your mouth on those. Throughout class, you can breathe in and out through your nose. Good. Look forward. Now, to make this a little harder, you can take a hop. You'll bend the knees, inhale, and jump forward. Good. I won't be doing too many of those. Remember, I'm modifying. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, high. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half. Exhale. Here's where you could hop or step back to your plank. This is yoga sculpt. We're going to add some push-ups. Down. Push up. Bring it down. Elbows are close to the body. Push up. Last one. Bring it down. All the way down. Lift up to cobra. Back down. Inhale, lift the legs. Press them down. Come up a little higher. Come to downward dog. 2 breaths there. Now take that hop or walk forward. Your choice. Bowing in. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands find your heart. Standing tall. Alrighty, let's move on. So there's a couple of sun salutations. Take your water when you need it. Stay hydrated. Move my water over here. Okay, front edge of the mat. Inhale high. We're going to go right to downward facing dog from our forward fold here. We're not going to put in a chaturanga. So we'll just do a half lift, bow, step it back, find downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths there. Lift your right leg high. A little more sound. Sorry, right leg high. Make sure the hip isn't way out yet. Not quite there. Good. Press the mat away with both hands. Take an inhale. Exhale your foot to the front of the mat. It doesn't get there on its own. Walk it forward. Good. Left leg is as straight as you can get it. Hands find the front thigh. Good. Inhale the hands high. Crescent lunge. Reach up. There. So you should have some energy coming out of the back of that leg. Very nice. Bring the hands down to cactus. If this gets to be too much, you can take that back knee down. Keep it on the ground. Or tuck the toes under. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, draw down. Good. Do a couple more. Yeah, a couple more there. Good. Hold it right there. Remember those elbows forward, push them. Little tap forward with the elbows. That's it. And then take the arms high. Inhale. Exhale, sweep down. Hug underneath and reach back up. Inhale. Exhale. Around. Good. Inhale. Need a block there. Exhale. We're lengthening each time. Inhale, reach up. Imagine you've got cables there in your hands. You're pulling something heavy. Stretch. Last one. Inhale it up. Deeper lunge. Little tiny presses into that lunge for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Good. Plant the hands. Step the right foot back. Catch your breath. 3 or 4 breaths in downward facing dog. I'm just switching sides. Y'all can stay right where you are. Woo. Lift that left leg up. Switching sides. Pressing the floor away. Press the floor away. Yeah. So we haven't opened the hip up yet. We've got the hip square. Inhale. Exhale. Step that leg forward. And notice this is when I'll modify. Get set up, put the brace in the right place. So my back knee, way back behind there. There we go. So I'm being really careful with this knee. I need surgery on it, but I've been cleared to do all this stuff. Don't you worry, Mom. Lift those arms up high. Finding your crescent lunge, and remember, your crescent lunge can be here. You could do all of this with your knee down. Keep this back leg. The muscles are active. Try to lift your kneecap back. Good. Arms go up. Inhale. Hold here, cactus. Inhale, reach high. And turn just a little bit and draw down cactus. Inhale, reach. Here's your cactus. Take the elbows, tap forward. Forward. Stretching out the shoulders. Inhale high. Lengthen. Push into that front heel as to lift back up. Move with your breath. Reaching down. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale. Imagine we are birds. Beautiful, graceful, slow motion. Flying. Stretching out our wings. Inhale. Take it down. Very good. Bring the hands down in front. Step the left leg back. Oh, sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Find that lunge again. I forgot a piece. Give those little tiny lunges. Now, you don't want to forget those. So we're working that upper body, but we're also strengthening up this leg. This is really important. One of the reasons, honestly, find that down dog again. One of the reasons I think I'm back pretty quickly from a MCL and ACL tear is I'm pretty strong from doing all this stuff. So stay active. Good, bring those knees to the mat. Take a child's pose here. Take a child's pose. Yeah. Take a few breaths. You can rock side to side. If you want to keep it more active, you could take your rest in downward facing dog. You could skip the rest. You could do push-ups there. Whatever feels right for you. Whatever feels good. All right, I'm just going to take a little peek over here. See who's watching us. Good to have you guys. Good to have you here. We're glad you're here. If you're in child's pose, lift up. We're going to tuck the toes under. Then find down dog again. Lift the right leg high. This time, open up the hip. So right leg is high. We're opening up the hip. You should be able to see your right foot underneath your left armpit. Yeah, you can draw some circles. Straight leg. Get some mobility into your hip joint. Test it out. See where you're feeling loose. See where you're feeling tight. Good. Now we're going to square the hips. Lift that right leg high and bring it all the way through. You're using your core there. We're going to step into warrior one. My stance is very different these days, so I'm stepping carefully. Toes are facing out of the left foot. Good. Warrior one. Hips are facing forward. Reach the arms high. Good. Inhale there. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, turn to the right. Good. Take it back up. Inhale, open to warrior two. You might step that right foot so that it's in line with your back arch of your left foot. Warrior two. Roll the shoulders up and then lengthen the crown of the head to drop the shoulders down. Nice. Look over that front arm. Bend nice and deep. And And sweep back, peaceful warrior. Take it back, warrior two. And take it into extended side angle. Nice. Use your core, lift yourself up. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Back through two. Extended side. We're stretching this front leg, but we're also working it. Find your warrior two. Hold there. Draw the hands in towards you. Inhale. Exhale, push them away. Inhale, elbows into your ribcage. Exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale, push. Last one, inhale. Push it out, straighten the front leg. Shift your left hip back. Reach. Reach more. We're going to triangle. Find triangle. Yeah. So you can have a block right here. Take your top hand high. Both legs are straight but not locked. You could be looking up at the top hand. Big inhale. Big exhale. Triangle pose. More, more, more. We haven't been able to say hi to each other, so get some activity, get some energy in your fingers. Stretch them up high. Yeah. And sweep down. Take both hands, or one hand on either side of the leg. Shift your hips. Make sure that right hip is drawing back. So the front leg, whichever leg is your front leg, draw that hip back. And bow down over that leg. Press evenly into both feet. Good. A little bit of core work here. Pull your belly button up towards your spine. Keep your body, your hips, your spine straight onto that front edge of your mat. We're going to lift up, back down. Lift up. Exhale, back down. So you could do this with the fingertips on the ground or on blocks. Hold right there. Lengthen the crown of your head. There's those triceps. Little tiny pulses up. Yeah. Good. Put a bend in the knee. Find the floor with the back knee. Good. Stretch back and forth. Yeah. So this front leg, whichever leg you were using in front, probably feels a little more long. Probably also because I can't straighten my other leg quite as much. So we'll see what I can do on the other side. Hi, you guys. So good to see you. Enjoying watching the comments and seeing the names of friends from Florida and Colorado and everywhere in between, and family. Good. Let's step this right leg back. Find downward facing dog. Just gonna switch the sides. So in between, feel free to press pause. You can take child's pose. Take a moment wherever you're resting, in dog or child's pose. Smile. You're doing yoga. And I'm doing yoga with you. I'm so excited to be with you guys. Love it. Left leg. Lift it up. Give it a bend. Open that hip. Move it around. Most of you know it's hard for me to remember my sequences on both sides. So apologies in advance if we don't do everything exact. I'll do my best. Take that left leg. We're setting up for warrior one on this side. This is my, if I can get there, we're going to press the back leg, the toes face out. Front leg, nice deep bend. Hip points forward, rib cage forward. Reach up, warrior one. Inhale, reach it out. Inhale up. And exhale. One more inhale. Open up. Whoop. That's what gets me. Warrior two, just that little step over. All to remind me that it needs a little help. All right, that's good. So my front heel is in line with my back arch. Good. So you'll notice not as deep a bend on this side. You guys, unless you have a torn ACL, I want you to bend that knee. Get down there nice and deep. There's our warrior two. Arms, lift them up. Relax those shoulders down. Take the arms out to the side. Gaze over your front hand. I know what I forgot. We'll get to it at the end. Maybe. Forgot our little twist from one. From warrior two, sweep back, peaceful warrior. Nice and long. Back through two to extended side. Try to keep the knees pressing away. Don't let that knee tip inward. Warrior two, peaceful warrior. Yeah. Back through two, lifting the belly. Use a long, strong core there. Take you into extended side. Back up, warrior two. This is our last one. Reach back. And sweep. Through two. Straighten out the front leg. Shift your hips back. Reach first, really reach. Come into triangle. Again, my leg is about as straight as it's gonna go. My hand's not gonna go all the way down to the floor on this side. That's okay. My shoulders are trying to get right on top of each other. Top hand, reach high. Spiral your heart, your chest up to the ceiling. Breathe, smile. Lengthen out the back of your neck, your whole spine. Ah. Love triangle pose. We'll come through warrior two. We'll do what we forgot. Warrior one. Reach up, hands to the heart. Keep pressing through that back leg. Take a little twist there. Kneecap is straight forward. Relax the shoulders. Good. Inhale and high. Sweep both hands down. You're going to keep that foot up. All right, so both feet are stepped in now. Pyramid pose legs. We got two straight legs. You may have shortened the distance between your feet here. Turn so that your hips, your torso, always lined up with the front. Lengthen out. It's like a half forward lift. Long spine. Reach the arms up behind you. Lift them up as high as you can get with straight arms. Like someone's pulling you back and lifting you up. Little pulses. Little pulses, working those arms. Good. On this side, let's turn the hands in to face each other. Maybe clasp the hands together. Little lifts. Use the muscles of the upper part of your arm. Don't use your hands to lift you. Use those muscles. And release. Bring that back knee down. We framed the front foot. And we've got our stretch for this side. Catch your breath. We will have some core. One more set of standing postures. Then we're going to do some work on the floor for our back. And our legs. Good. Come on back. Step it back to downward facing dog. Check in with the muscles of your face. Open your jaw a couple times, open and close. Keep everything nice and soft. Take a few deep breaths here. to the front of your mat and take a forward fold. And rise up nice and slow. Nice and slow. Roll your shoulders for 3. And 2. And 1. Pull the shoulders down. Take the arms out to the side. Breathe right there. Good. We're going to take our, if your balance is a challenge, we do have, you can grab a chair like we did for bar class. You can have something to hang on to. I used to have in my bar at the front of class. We're going to take our right leg up. Or your left leg. Can be either one. Good. Take your left hand to the outside of that right leg. Start turning your body to the right. A little bit of balance work. Standing tall. Wobbling is good. That means all those little muscles, tendons, ligaments in your foot, especially if you've been sitting around at your home office this week, nice to actually feel, is your foot getting warm? Notice that. Just notice all that warmth down there. Good. Step it down. Roll the shoulders. Arms out to the side. Relax the shoulders. Lift that left leg off the ground. Good. We'll take the right hand on the outside. That is a little bit of traction. And we'll start twisting to the left. Taking that left hand back behind you. Noticing the wiggles. Noticing the warmth building in the ankle. Noticing your muscles of your core. Good. And back down. Good. Inhale high. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up. Clasp your hands together. Release all but your index fingers. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears as the fingers reach up tall. Good. Inhale there. Exhale. Little side bend. Breathe there. For 2. Big breaths. Both hip points are facing forward. Your neck can be wherever it's comfortable. Come back up after those 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Cactus. Inhale. Reach. Clasp the hands together. Exhale. Here we go. Other side. Inhale. Take it over. Here for a few breaths. Lengthening out the whole side of the body. Go as deep as your body is wanting to go. Doesn't have to be real deep. Back up. Exhale. Wherever you're at, whenever you get there, take it right here. Just notice we have the lyrics going on these sides. Roll the shoulders up and around a few times. Roll the neck a few times. Come to the front edge of your mat if you're not already there. We're going to take, we'll lead with left this time. We're going to take the left leg up. Balance there. Balance there. And sweep it back behind you. Good. Lift back up. And step it down. Inhale, lift it up. Sweep it back behind you. Keeping the hips square if you can. Square as you can. Lift it back up. And step it down. Last one. Inhale it up. Step it back, or sweep it back behind you. This time, coming into standing needle. So for standing needle, you can have blocks. You can have something to hang on to here. Got my elliptical machine there. If you can get the hands to the floor, great. Doesn't matter. Point your toe really, 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 really hard and draw little tiny circles with that leg. activate every muscle in that left leg, the lifted leg. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your left knee, tap it behind your right calf. And look out over the front edge of your mat. And then exhale it back up. Inhale, tap it in. Exhale, reach. Good. Get low if you can, and then straighten out that leg. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, reach. Yeah, last one. Reach. We're coming into a hold. Right there. You should feel this in your front hip. Get low. See if you can stay low. Take the hands off the ground. 2 breaths there. Stand all the way up. Whoa. Bring that left leg up with you. Good. And step back. Downward facing dog. Rest for just a moment. We're going to take it to the other side, so I'm just flipping. You can stay right where you are. Walk yourself forward or take a hop there. Add those push-ups in. Rise up. Ooh, roll the shoulders. We'll lift the right leg this time. Adjust if you're feeling a little lightheaded there. And take a sip of water in between. All right, we gotta do the right side. So standing nice and tall. We'll lift the right leg high. Or lift it here. Lift. Sweep it back behind. Good. Bring it up. Step it down. Inhale. Exhale, sweep. Right back. Back up. Step it down. Inhale, lift it up. Sweep it back. Warming up that left leg. The standing leg is what's getting warm. Step it down. Last one, lift it up. Sweep it back. Standing needle. For standing needle, we're looking back at the left leg or the standing leg. We're trying to get that other leg up as high as we can go. And whatever your range of motion is your range of motion, and it's good. My standing splits they're okay. They're where I want them to be right now. Point the toe, lift that leg a little higher. Draw little tiny circles. Little tiny circles. Right there. Use your core. Really hug in. Very nice. Lift a little higher. Very good. Bend that knee. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So we're bending both legs. Right knee comes behind the left calf. Left leg bends. 2 more. Reach. Last one. Hold. I am not coming off the ground for this one. In fact, to demo it, I'm going to go back to the other side. Because I can't put that much pressure on the knee on that side. So stay on the side, on the other side. And this is where we're going to take that balance. Staying low. Staying low. Lengthen out the spine. Come a little lower. You can play here. All you arm balancers, feel free to go for it. That's not me. And when you're ready, just find your way to your hands and knees. Find your way to your hands and knees. Cats and cows. Cats and cows, shaking out the hips. Good. Belly's pulled in. Sweep it around. Very nice. Take your legs out in front of you. Give them a shake. Give them a nice little shake. some tippy taps. Those are the dogs upstairs. I'd let them downstairs for Shavasana, but I don't think so. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to do a little bit of core work here. Inhale. Exhale, reach over your legs. So I'm not collapsing down. No, not yet. All right, hello. We got to do core work. So this is my little helper. Everyone say hi, Trixie. Katie's going to go over there. Inhale high. Exhale, reach. Pull your belly button back. This is going to get bad, really bad. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Good. Inhale. Going backwards. Exhale. Pull the belly button back. Inhale. Use your core. Sit up. Exhale. Roll it back. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Pull. Inhale. Reach up. Pull it back. One more, and we're staying to the back. Pull it back. So wherever you get a little bit of shake there in the belly is what you want. We'll have the hands out to the side, or you can just rest them on your legs. Little lifts and lowers. And have the arms out to the sides a little harder. It's very small. You have a nice strong low back here. If you've got low back issues, sit this one out. Grab a pillow, grab some popcorn. Good. Come all the way up. Very nice. Just give yourself a little stretch. We're going to lay all the way down. Bend your knees. And lift up into a bridge. So knees are facing forward. This is another one that's a little wobbly for me, so I gotta be careful. Hip points are facing up, heart is up. You can walk your arms underneath you here. A couple stretches here, a couple breaths. All right, for all of you who didn't get enough bar, you've done bar method, you know what back dancing is. We're going to lift one hip, then the other hip. Right, then left. Right, then left. So now we're squeezing the glutes a little bit side to side. Give me 10 of each side. Yep. Told you this was yoga sculpt. We got to get a little more sculpt to that back side. We got 3. And 2. I've got doggies. 1. Hold them both up. Lift together. Lift them up. Squeeze in. Lift. Squeeze in. Lift. Squeeze the knees in. Lift. Squeeze in. Lift. Squeeze. Lift. Squeeze. Start to feel your legs working. 8, 7, 6, 4, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Last one. Hold everything up. Lower down. Oh, bring the knees into the chest. Bring the knees into the chest. Draw some circles with your knees. Yes, we get Shavasana. Of course we get Shavasana. Not yet. Not yet. Let's get these legs stretched out first. Let's do a little more core work first. All right. Take the hands down by your sides. Bend your knees so that your shins are parallel with the floor. Good. And draw the heels down. Lift them back up. Draw the heels down. Lift them back up. Imagine you just put a seat belt on. Low across the lap. It is holding you down to the floor. So you can do this, make it harder. Arms will be up overhead, off the floor. Lower those heels. Good. Lower the heels and step the feet down. Take a break. Reset. Make sure your low back is pushing down into the mat. Take both legs up. Both legs up. Take the heels together, out at about a 45-degree angle, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, depending on how your core strength is and how your low back is feeling. We'll take the heels and we'll just tap them together. Little tiny taps. Little tiny taps. We'll do about 20. Good. Oh yeah. Feeling it? So the heels are together, toes are out. 3, 2, 1, draw in. Take your toes together, take your heels out. Good. Lower down to wherever you can keep that low back on the ground. Little taps of the toes together. 10. Draw it in. That's tough. Draw both knees in. Draw some circles. Now, I know some of you want pigeon. I can't do pigeon right now. So I'm going to, for our hip opener today, I'll be doing a figure 4 stretch. If you prefer pigeon, I can't see you. I don't know what you're doing. You're probably sitting on the couch. But if you want to do pigeon or stand up and do your hip opener stretch, you could do that. Draw your right knee up as you straighten out your left leg. Really give it a nice deep hug here. Imagine you're massaging your insides. Take that leg across the body. Open up. This is such a nice stretch. You've been sitting all day, all week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've lost track. You should do this one in the morning and in the evening and in the middle of the day. Draw it back across. As you do, here's that hip stretch. You'll cross the ankle over the top. Not the most comfortable with the brace on. I'm going to lose the brace actually. The last few minutes here, I'm going to have some freedom. I have been cleared to take it off every once in a while now. Got 2 more weeks of wearing it most of the time. So for our figure 4 stretch, got our ankle on top of the thigh. You can use your elbow. Gently open up that hip. Rock side to side. And we'll switch out sides. Left knee is going to come in. You'll notice it doesn't come in too far on this side for me, but I still am working on it. Doc wants me to work on it, so I am. Hug it as much as you can, getting that knee to compress down. I'm working on it. When you're ready, we'll take it across the body for a twist. Open up to the side with the left arm as the left leg is crossed over. Here's where we want to take really deep breaths. Stretching out the belly. We work the core hard, so you want to stretch it. Thank you guys so much for coming, for watching. The cool thing about this is you can watch it anytime. I will post these both to my yoga page. If you haven't found my yoga page, it's just my name, Yoga and Beyond. Please go find it, like it. And I also just, last night, thanks to my technical assistant, I now have a YouTube channel that's mine, my own, not my husband's. I'm on the hip opener on this side now, again being gentle. This is my injured side. Sparky's in the frame. Sparky's in the frame. What's in your mouth, Sparky? He's got something in his mouth. He won't put it down because that's Sparky. He's usually very shy, so I'm very excited that we have Sparky joining us on camera. All right. Oh, that hip opener feels great. Take both legs up, maybe a little bicycle here. Shake them out. And then we'll straighten the legs up best as you can. 3 levels here. Legs straight up, like we're doing legs up a wall. You could do a shoulder stand, or you could come into plow. Any other inversion of the legs you'd like to take. I'm going to just stick with this one today. Feels really good to undergird your legs. All right, you guys. Take a few more breaths there. I'm going to come up. I'm going to find us a better song for Shavasana. It might feel weird to do Shavasana by yourself. I'm going to just play a quiet song. I'm actually going to lie still for Shavasana myself and allow my dogs to do Shavasana with me. Should be fun. Yeah. So get comfortable. You guys can lie down. Feeling yourself being fully supported by your mat. Maybe you need something heavy on top of you, like, I don't know, a dog. Dog? This is Trixie. Close your eyes. Thank you. Close your eyes. Feel the back side of your legs, your heels, so your calves, your thigh muscles. Feel them relax. Turn them off. They don't have to work anymore. The mat is fully supporting you. Don't pee on me, Sparky. Sit down. Now from the waist up, your low back, turn the muscles off. Your fingertips, your hands, your arms, your shoulders. Relax them down into the mat. Take a few moments knowing that you don't have anywhere to be, you have nowhere to go, you have absolutely nothing to do in this moment but lie here, be still, and allow the work that you just did soak into you, become part of you. Yoga is alive. You are alive. Let the yoga soak into you, all that bright work that you did, and lie here. Soften the muscles of your face, your forehead and eyes. Let the crown of your head and the back of your head just relax. Your neck is relaxed. Breathe softly. You don't have to breathe big. Just let the breath come naturally. Maybe think of your favorite color. Just a screen of nothing but your favorite color, shimmering, shining. Like it's the color of the ocean. So your ocean could be purple, it could be green. Pick your color and see the waves. Nothing but expansive water. Picture yourself floating on that water, surrounded by your favorite color. Your muscles not having to do a thing. Your brain not having to do a thing. All right. They say that yoga, you can have some laughter in it too. Take a few more breaths there. All right, if you haven't already begun wiggling fingers and toes, it was hard for me to hold still because I had some helpers today. It wasn't the stillest Shavasana. But thank you so much. Come back up to a comfortable seat. Smile at yourself in the camera if you can see yourself. Smile at me. It was great having you practicing with me today. I hope to see you in person or on the screen again soon. Be well, be safe. Wag your tail, walk your dog.